Hey guys, it's Jonathan with One Big Impact. I apologize. To be completely honest, I'm pretty exhausted. Tomorrow's my big day. I'm actually going to England, the UK, Great Britain, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to actually go to Stonehenge. I'm gonna end up going to France. I'm also going to Edinburgh, Scotland, the Windsor Castle, the Louvre, probably the London Eye. I'm going to see a Shakespeare play at the Globe Theatre. There's just absolutely tons of stuff. It's pretty overwhelming. To be honest, I'm actually going to be staying in Nottingham, which is kind of cool. So I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm going to be making a sequence of videos throughout this process just to kind of help us and you, of course, my viewers, understand exactly what to do when you're going abroad, because if you ever even do it, a lot of people won't, and if they do, they're only going to do it once. So I'm trying to save you some time, money, effort, just not to go crazy when you're packing and stuff like that. So I want to say one of the most important things, I believe, first of all, would be if you do wear glasses, which I do, bring an extra pair, or contacts. Bring an extra pair. You don't want to end up in the middle of nowhere without glasses, and all of a sudden you can't take proper pictures and you can't do things of that sort. So just do yourself a favor, bring some. Also, if you're going somewhere that doesn't have US or wherever you're going from, type plugs in the wall, like outlets and stuff, bring an electrical adapter. Now this is a three-way. I'm not going to take it apart because it's kind of a pain to but this is actually for anywhere in the world. It'll adapt to all outlets. And I don't want to give them a pun, but Wally World, cheapest by far, 10 bucks for all of it. Now I've seen them up to as high as $80 at some stores. I'm not going to say that they're not better quality, because I'm sure they are, but how often are you going to use that thing after you go there? You might be a travel junkie like I'm going to end up being, but if you're not, do yourself a favor and go get it there. Another thing is only buy specific hygiene products. Like if you have a face wash that you know for sure you're not going to be able to find abroad, feel free to pick it up. Always keep your fluids under 3 ounces though. I think it's like, it could be as low as, I think it's 3.4. Honestly, they have like a 2.7 ounce size. Do yourself a favor, get one of those, get a couple of them. Check with your local airlines or whatever airlines. I'm using British Airlines. Make sure that's going to be okay. And if they can't be bought there, if they can be, save yourself the trouble, pick them up there. Another one, if you're only going, I'm going for a month, and to be honest, my bag weighs, I'm getting a carry-on bag, and I'm taking one checked bag, which is free with the airline I'm using, and my bag complete only weighs 26 pounds. That's a month's worth of stuff. You know why? Because I'm not looking for a month's worth of clothes. I only need 1 week's clothes. And then guess what? I go to the laundromat and wash my clothes. That way I'm not carrying around tons of stuff and unneeded weight, baggage, and things like that. I need to worry about, enjoying my trip, not where am I going to put all this crap I brought, you know what I mean? So, pack light to avoid extra charges. One more bag is going to cost you somewhere around upwards of $100. Really? $100? Because I'd rather spend that on a nice dinner or a nice pub or, another entrance to a museum or something like that, or maybe a dinner or show or something. Come on, I mean, that sounds a lot more appealing than, throwing that money away. So just pack light. Do yourself a favor. Of course, I don't even know why I would forget this. Take the expensive stuff in your carry-on. If you have laptops, cameras, digital camcorders, cell phones, anything like that, put that in your carry-on. Do not let that out of your sight, because you know what? Oh, and also, I'm a little bit weird about my my underwear. I wear a certain kind of underwear, not to be strange or anything, but I wear boxers, and I only wear the one type of Hanes boxer briefs. And I'm not sure if I can get those in Europe, or if there's even people my size in Europe. I'm a bigger guy. So make sure in your carry-on, throw a couple bags or a couple packages of underwear in with you, socks and stuff like that, so that if your bag does get lost, the one that you checked, at least you're prepared and you have the necessities. Also, laptops and stuff like that, they're going to throw your bags around. I'm not saying that they're careless necessarily, but hey, you know, they got to move through stuff and stuff like that. Electronics aren't what you want being thrown around. So email yourself copies of your passport, your itinerary, etc. Just in case you do lose it, you're still able to locate most of that. And everybody these days, usually, more people have cell phones than they do have running water. More people also have cell phones in the world than have actual plumbing in their houses. So you'll be able to access any of that information through your Android phone via Wi-Fi or whatever, going through your email. So make sure you do yourself a favor and get those. If you're going to developed countries, make sure you get your toiletries and towels and such there. They got stores. Don't waste, you know, packing towels, beach towels and stuff like that. Just pick them up there. Those are only going to cost you a couple bucks. And, you know, leave them at the hotel and help them out, you know, when you leave, so that they can use it for future visitors. Checked bag is usually about 50 pounds, and after that it's about a $100 fee. So you don't want to go over that, and you really got to be pushing it to have that much stuff. I mean, I know some people, of course, pack heavier than I do, but to be honest, I fit a lot of stuff for, you know, less than 50 pounds. Always keep your important documents with you, just in case. Don't put them in a checked bag that's going to go on the carousel and stuff like that. You always want to make sure that you have that with you. Again, you don't want to lose that. Use bright luggage tags. Mine's hot pink. Seriously, hot pink. I know I'm not like a hot pink looking guy, but I don't care. Just so you can identify it quickly. You want to spend less time screwing around and more time adventuring and loving the country that you're in. Not sitting at the carousel saying, bag, 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 which one's mine? No, hot pink, bam, I'm out of here. Next thing, use luggage bags that stand out. Not the tag, but also the bag. Everybody's got a black duffel bag or a black suitcase or whatever. Get a purple one, get a red one, get a green one, get a neon blue one. Anything that you can be like, bam, that's mine, nobody else has got that. Identify it, check your name and address, get it out of there and go. Always keep your medicine in properly labeled bags and bottles. Whatever it came in originally, you make sure you keep it in there. You don't want to mess with the TSA. They don't want to mess with you. They want to know that you're doing what you need to do and they do what they need to do. If they open up that bag, it says bottle, that's what's described in there, done. Just move on. I do think they make exceptions on the 3 ounce. Now don't quote me on this, call your local airline. But if you have more than 3 ounces, as long as it's medicine, I do believe that's okay, as long as it's properly labeled. Now for traveling accessories like luggage tags, these guys and everything, I looked everywhere. I looked at the Target, I looked at a lot of different department stores and stuff. I even looked on Amazon. Of course, if you have time to wait for Amazon, it's probably going to be cheaper that way. But to be completely honest, Wally World, walk right in, boom, 10, 20 bucks, you got everything you need, you're good to go. If you're traveling on a long flight, make sure you're going to bring 2 very important things. Toothbrush, toothpaste. Make sure it's a small bottle of toothpaste because you don't want to go over the 3 ounces. And before you get off your flight, brush your teeth real quick. I don't know what it is, but it's going to refresh you, get you banged up, ready to go, so you're not going back to the hotel and passing out and losing a day on jet lag. Some of you guys and gals are only going to be there for 1 or 2 days, maybe even 1 day. You don't want to lose that being tired from the flight. Also, if you bring a camera, now this is going to be the last thing. If you bring a camera, make sure you bring extra memory cards, extra batteries, an extra charger if you have that, because that's important. You don't want to miss the greatest shot because your camera's full, and you don't want to start deleting frantically because you might lose footage that you really enjoyed. So that you can just pop in another camera card and be good to go. Okay guys, that's about it. I gotta get to bed. I'm leaving tomorrow for the Heathrow Airport in London. Again, this is Jonathan with One Big Impact. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to message me or comment below in the section. So please do me a favor, like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. It really helps us. We're stepping up. We got a new camera. I know it's not the greatest, but hey, thanks to you guys and your support. As always, stay positive and spread love. Never hate, guys. Have a beautiful day, and we'll be in touch. We're going to post at least 2-3 videos a week on this trip, and it's going to be for the next month. I'm super excited. So if you guys have any questions about England or Europe or anything, please let me know. Thanks, guys.